watch out for that side view mirror. Howdy guys, I'm Jason, and today in the AutoEdits garage, we got the Square Body stuffed in here, and I am so freaking excited about this video. We have finally some new wheels and tires going on this thing, and I found literally what I think is going to be the perfect wheel for this thing. These are the new Vision 54 Cheyenne wheels. Let me get this thing out and show you. These things are absolutely amazing. What do we do in the box? There it is. Look at these things. Look at that thing. It's perfect. I mean, I literally freaked out when I saw a social media post that they were coming out with these things, and I went, oh my gosh, I think that's exactly it. Now, what you get here is you get a new wheel with a ton of modern sizes, but yet with this vintage, especially GM flavored style look. This machined lip, I just think, is just perfect. It's going to be easy to maintain, and the benefit of going with a modern wheel like this is that there are a ton of sizes. They go all the way up to 22s if you wanted to, and even though I think the Square Bodies actually support a 20-inch wheel, I don't find that out of place at all. I really don't like 20-inch wheels on classic, like older muscle cars and stuff like that. It's a little too big. These wheel wells totally fit that thing. Now, for this truck, I have a clearer vision of what I want from it. These are 18 by 9, so you have a 9-inch wide barrel here and an 18-inch wheel. So it's gonna look a little different, but it's gonna still be kind of proportionately classic. And that's exactly where I'm going with this thing. And I'm just stoked on the looks of these things. And having a huge range of back spaces and widths and sizes on these things is fantastic. So I have an 18 by 9 with a 4.5-inch backspace, so it'll be fairly aggressive, but it should put me just inside the wheel lip. I mean, it should be right there, but that's what the benefit here is that if you want that kind of classic look, but you have all of these modern size options and a strong aluminum wheel, that's why this is perfect for projects like this. I'm sure you're curious what tires we're gonna run first. I'm gonna be running these Arturo Trail Blades right here. These, honest to goodness, were just the cheapest 3,000 pound rated tire I can find that had a nice squared shoulder. That's kind of a thing I like. And I kind of want to keep this truck friendly to vintage because I do work this thing in some TV work where I want to book the thing as a time period correct truck. So that's where this stuff comes in so clutch right now. I mean, I love this. So I'm really curious to see where these go. The size on the tire is, I'm splitting the difference. This truck has a really crazy stagger to it right now. We have 33s in the back, and I think these are 31s in the front. So I went in the middle. So I have like a 31.5. These measure out to be about a 31.5, 32. So that should be just split the difference, and I squared up the stance. I kind of want it just to be square. I can rotate tires evenly and just rock and roll with this thing and just kind of lean it towards more original look. But for now, I'm gonna get all this stuff stuffed in the back of the Jeep. We're gonna run these down to my local tire shop. Hopefully they got a spot for me to get these all mounted up. Then we can come back here and attach them, sit this thing on the ground and see how we did. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see how we do here. Let's see if this will all fit. Who needs a truck when you got a Jeep? I love that local shop for me. They've been my go-to forever. These tires have been on here since I think 1999 is when these tires got installed. So they've run their course, even though there's a ton of tread on them, which is a shame. It shows you how low a mileage the truck is, but they're just old. I'm gonna dial her in with some new lug nuts. Oh man, so exciting, because this is gonna change the whole look and feel of this thing. Now you may remember earlier when I said I have a clearer vision of where I want to go or what direction I want to head with this truck. And that's towards more original. Like, I want to keep it a work truck. I mean, I actually have to use this thing. Literally right before the tire went bad, I had to take 850 pounds worth of yard debris, I had a tree fall down in the backyard. So the thing is going to stay a work truck. That is the bottom line. I think I'm going to ideally go back to this, or the original gold two-tone color. That could be way down the road. Paint seems a little daunting because it's just really expensive. And you know, the thing that I kind of want to do with it, you're going to think I'm crazy for this, but this is what's becoming clear. I want to get a fifth wheel, and I want to tow a fifth wheel with it. That is my long-term goal with this truck, is this is going to be a fifth wheel hauler and house truck, like work truck. That is my ultimate goal. Keep it original, kind of resto mod the underside, get it dialed running wise, get the air conditioning tip top, maybe some interior, but what do you guys think of that? And then the technique that I'm doing here is I'm doing a cross technique of just gently snugging it up and having it center itself up nicely with the lugs here. And then I'm gonna put it on the ground and tighten it. I'm not tightening it with my impact here. This thing goes to like 125 foot-pounds, and that is too much for these. These are gonna go about 95 is what I'll torque these to, and I'll do that. I'll do the final tightening by hand once it's on the ground. But right now, there you go. Oh my gosh. All right, we got the old torque wrench set at 95 foot-pounds. Let's make a run. See how close I was? That's a man who knows his tools. I knew this thing was gonna look so dang good, but had no idea it was gonna go that good. So I have one more surprise here to show how serious I am about going back in time. I'm gonna throw this thing in before we pull it out for the beauty shots. All right, check in with you in a second. And time for the big reveal. Look at this thing. Come on. Woo! I haven't even gone to where you guys are to see it in its full glory, but I already know it's ridiculous. Look at that. And check out the tailpipes. I actually put them out the sides. When I did the install, I did a little fancy center out the back. I'm going all the way with this, guys. So I got the Flowmasters coming out the sides, kind of like stock. Wheels like this. The grill looks phenomenal like that. No rubbing yet. Yeah. Let's go for a quick drive just to show off. Boy, does it feel good to get this out in the wild. I think this was an extraordinarily productive evening. All right, we got a good, nice tight U-turn. I'll show off the full lock turning radius and see if we have any rub there. And that's where we'll kind of dial in this size tire in the front. All right, let's see if we can make a good old city U-turn. That's full lock right there. No rubbing. Haha, we did it. And it's good. Yeehaw. Pretty great old truck. Let me know what you guys think of this going back, kind of just going more original. I feel like that's what's needed here. I know it sounds crazy that I want to tow a fifth wheel with it. I'm trying to make some interesting moves here, and that might be part of it. So stay tuned for that. Home run. Vision wheels for the win. Stock grill. Loving it. Thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Please hit the like button for me, and until next time, you know the drill. Enjoy your drive.